Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 29 through February 4th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. What do we got for you? All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Moon. I kind of spotted this energy throughout the reading as I started laying down the cards, where it feels like this reading is coming through a lot with energies of things as they happen. They're not necessarily, there's more than meets the eye here. You know, as they happen, you take them a certain way, but then they turn to be something better or something. You know, everything turns for the better, kinda, in time, not as they happen. As they happen is like, uh-oh, what's happening here? And then in time, it feels like, that was actually a blessing or something like that. You know, kind of feels a little bit like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. In the recent past, the Sun, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Okay. So giving me a sense of something was really, really, really happy for you, possibly tied up to a sense of your own stability, creating a sense of stability for yourself where things looked very, very good. And then all of a sudden, it kind of plummeted. It kind of went south there for some reason. All right. In the current situation, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. You're moving in a particular direction here, and you're moving quite slow. I'm not sure if it's something that you thought you should do in terms of the slowness of this process, or if it's just a slow process and it is what it is. But given that this energy is moving so slow, it gives you plenty of opportunity to think about things sometimes. And that's not a good thing sometimes, because you are overthinking some things here. You know, so you're definitely on a journey here, and it's a slow one. And it gives you a hell lot of time to think about things. In the immediate future, the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Magician. Alright, so you're trying to manifest something tied up to a soul connection, but again, there's some overthinking at play. There's some, let's complicate things a little bit by starting to think of all sorts of possibilities and scenarios for the situation. So, okay, let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Moon. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. You are going through a slow process here of achieving something quite good for you. As I said, as you're going through these experiences, some of them are going to feel like, oh my God, I'm losing this, I'm doing that, It's not going to feel necessarily great, but the outcome turns out to be quite good, because you are heading in a pretty good direction here. You're just not seeing that yet. You know, somewhere within you, you know that too. You're kind of showing up and, yeah, I know. And it's very similar to you thinking, you know, as you're experiencing a little bit of crappy energy, you thinking there's got to be the light at the end of the tunnel. And there is, apparently. That's the direction in which you're going. Okay. Let's do the Sun. In the recent past. The Two of Wands, the King of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. Let me do the Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Six of Wands. This looks to be tied up to somebody else. In the sense of maybe a partnership, maybe you're partnering up with someone in regards to a project you have in mind, or maybe work. Could be more than that type of partnership, where this could be a romantic situation. I don't know. But it almost looks like you're waiting for the right partner to show up. And then they do. Where that's how you feel, at least, for a particular situation. But then I still see you kind of going at things on your own. You know? But you're still tied up to this partnership in one way or another. Yeah. It does look complicated. It does. But then, again, it turns into something more solid towards the end of this experience. Let me do the King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups, the Strength card, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's exactly how I kind of pointed out in the beginning of the reading, where it feels like something starts off, and as it starts off, it looks quite complicated or off, and then it turns into something beautiful. Where as you're going through the experience, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then it turns into, oh, that's why it happened in this way, and that's why this happened, and that's why that happened. It seems to be coming together in a beautiful way eventually, you know? Whereas just a second ago you were showing me, oh yeah, I'm waiting for this perfect partnership. Oh, here it is. Oh, but I'm not attached to it. Oh, because that makes sense. Oh, okay, it's all coming together now, you know? I don't even understand what the fuck this is, but it looks nice as you're coming to the end of that experience. You know what I mean? Let me do the Eight of Swords in the current situation. The Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups. You're in a very slow, steady pace towards something here. And you've got a lot of confidence. You've got a lot of tools under your belt there. Being like, I know what I'm doing. I'm going in this direction. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to achieve here. And you look like you just know that because you feel it within you. But at the same time, there is a little sense of maybe anxiousness. Maybe because this rhythm to this is so slow, you're like, I wish we could go a little faster here, but I understand that it needs to be slow, but sometimes, man, you know, can it go a little bit? Can it pick up the pace just a little bit? I don't know. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Death card, the Three of Wands, and let me do the Temperance card. The Tower, the Six of Swords, the Fool. This is an on and off kind of energy on your part when it comes to a particular connection. I see you in and I see you out. But it's very similar to what I'm seeing in the past there. Very similar and very different at the same time. It's more, when you're in, the energy is bigger, and when you're out, the energy is bigger than the one in the past. In the past, the energy of in and out kind of blended in, where it's like, yeah, I can't tell really. This time is like a little obvious, and ultimately giving me a sense of I'm at this on my own. And I don't even fucking know what this is, but it's something. And as you go on this path towards something that you want to go towards, this connection is jumping in and jumping out, jumping in and jumping out, on and off your path here. And a lot of it has to do with your energy being open to this connection or not. So it's kind of up in the air when it comes to this connection. Your path is straight though, you're still there. That's the only consistent kind of an energy that I see moving. But when it comes to how you're dealing with this connection, it's in and out, in and out, in and out. And again, it all comes from your sense of opening up towards this connection. Either you're closed or open, closed or open, closed or open. And that's what allows for this connection to jump on your path here, to join you. Let me do the Two of Swords in the immediate future. You get the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands. This is where you're fully open. You're like, oh, okay, I'm fully open. And then you question that, then you show up really not even allowing for this energy to take place, really. This energy of complete openness to another, to this connection. As that happens, you're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? Why am I... Which ultimately, I'm guessing, it's going to shut you down to it. So is it the overthinking that's creating this sense of open and close, open and close, open and close? Potentially. Big chance that yes. Because ultimately, energetically, I see you fully open to it. Let me do the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. This ain't working out. You're giving me a sense of, yeah, we have our ups and downs, and the downs come a lot from me overthinking things, but it's working out ultimately. Is it? Because the 5 of Swords shows up attached to your justification of this, to your explanation, especially that part of, yeah, it's fine, it's working out. Is it? There's no constant energy to it. There's just a flow of in and out. And it's not even one of those things of, well, you could potentially put it on them, but it's not. It's all coming from you. It's all coming from your willingness and ability to open up to this connection and remain open to this connection. Because when you shut it down, it's going to get off your path. And at those points, you could be like, oh, because they did this and they did that, and it's because of that. Could be that they're doing who knows what. I'm not saying they're perfect either. But a lot of it has to do with your openness. And the overthinking aspect is just not helping the situation at all. That's the place where you shut down, where you're not open anymore to it. Every time you start overthinking things, you got to use this a lot. This, keeping you busy here, is going to disconnect you from here. You're not even going to pay attention to what's happening in your heart, because you have to put all of your energy and all of your attention to what's happening in your head. So no, someone that tells me that they're overthinking things, but it's fine, not in this context, where I can see exactly how you're open and close, open and close, open and close. And every time you're open, this connection, ironically, coincidentally, jumps on your path. When you're closed, no sign of this connection anywhere. No sign of them. Well, yeah, because they left. What in your energy and closeness to this made them go who knows where? A lot of it has to do with your perception and with your willingness to open up to this and stay open. Let's do the Magician. This is definitely a pattern, because I see it there in the past. It's just, interestingly enough, in the past, that's when it was established for this connection, this pattern. But as things progressed, it's gotten more strict in the energies, more compartmentalized, more, I know when I'm closed, this is gone. When I'm open, it's here fully. Where in the past, the energies kind of blended in there. It's almost passing by unnoticeable. Right now, it's quite strong, this pattern. And it's your pattern. It's not theirs. It's not yours together. It's yours. Only strictly yours. Could be coming from you focusing a lot on work and not realizing, hey, I forgot. I have this going on right here, right next to me, like glued to my elbow, but oh, oopsie, I forgot. Let me turn back to it and open up to it. And then you're like, oh, but work needs me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot again. So I don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming from somewhere, and it definitely gained quite the shape, shape up for this connection, especially For the Magician, in the immediate future, you get the World card, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Ooh, you're showing up with, okay, let's cut the crap. I'm done with this. Like, identifying the pattern, wanting to just cut it out of the picture completely. You're kind of talking to the universe about it, being like, okay, universe, I need some assistance. I need to cut off this pattern completely out of my life. So you're definitely paying attention to it, at least. Interesting. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. You're even showing up that you're upset, that there is no consistency here, that there is no flow in the equal give and take, in the balance, in the, again, consistency. You show up as recognizing that because it upsets you. But you're not looking at that. You're like, yeah, I'm upset. No, I'm not. I'm good. Everything's good here. What? I'm paying attention to this energy glued to my elbow. You know, I'm good. I'm not upset. No, I'm not. Are you upset? No. You know, that kind of an energy. So something is bugging you here, and it's something of yours, and it's a lot to take responsibility. It's a lot to acknowledge that, oh, it's coming from me. Oh shit, I'm doing this? Ugh, crap, now I gotta deal with, you know, taking ownership and taking responsibility for that, and possibly even change it, because it's not looking great. Okay, you know, it's not easy. We're humans. We don't want to do that, but sometimes we have to, you know. So, okay, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.